Hello, Hank's channel. I gotta put this out here because I talk in my video, it's coming up on Vlogbrothers, about LFO's Summer Girls. And I think so there's a problem with this song. And we're just gonna get into it. We're gonna go all the way through it. There's a problem with this song, which is that it has a preamble. And the guy says, do you remember that summer, the summer that we met, that summer? He says the word summer like 8 times. And then he goes on to say, New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits, which is a thing that describes the summer in question. He was talking about the summer that they met, and in that summer, there were a lot of hits by New Kids on the Block, which is the thing that happened. And then he abandons the entire idea of this summer that occurred in the past, and instead he discusses the fact that Chinese food makes him sick. And then the entire song devolves, and it's got some fucking batshit crazy lines. Let's just bring up the lyrics. Lyrics, Summer Girl. I'm not editing this video. And like, I love a good summer bop, like Len Steal My Sunshine, like that. I love that shit. So we got the great, like, You're the Best Girl That I Ever Did See, The Great Larry Bird, Jersey 33. It's great. When You Take a Sip, You Buzz Like a Hornet. Billy Shakespeare wrote a whole lot of sonnets. Okay, so what clearly is happening here? So I like listening to K-pop, J-pop. I like listening to weird Eastern European hip-hop. There's just I love listening to music that I appreciate only aesthetically, completely devoid of meaning. There's this song that I loved in college called Ultra Relax by Shinohara Tomoe. And it's the definition of a bop. It's hard to find. Like, it's not on Spotify. I have a copy of it, but it's only because I ripped it off YouTube in 2009. So, but then once upon a time, I looked up what Ultra Relax was about. And I was super disappointed. There's a whole section of the song where it's like, I went grocery shopping and I bought this fruit and this fruit and this fruit and this fruit and a vegetable. Yeah. So, but I love it. And I kind of get the feeling that LFO's Summer Girls is a little bit like, it might as well be in another language. Like, there are threads of it that occasionally make sense. Like, yes, he clearly likes it when girls stop by for the summer, and in a way that makes me think he lives in a place that's sort of a vacation spot, and so the rich girls are coming into town, and so there's a sense here. But then he's also saying, we fell deep in love, but now we ain't speaking. What? Where is that related? Who is this girl? He likes it when the girls stop by for the summer, but the fact that it is in the frame of this, it's like it was translated from another language. But then, so not only this, now we ain't speaking. Michael J. Fox was Alex P. Keaton on Family. I just can't. When I met you, I said my name was Rich. You look like a girl from Abercrombie and Fitch. It's a great line. A lot of this stuff rhythmically makes sense. The rhyme scheme, the meter, the rhymes work. What doesn't work is the meaning. And this song appears to have been designed to just have its aesthetic be devoid of meaning. And let's be honest with ourselves. A lot of summer jams are like this, but this is so honest about it. Cherry pants, coke, crushed rocks, till I boogie. That can't be the actual line. That's what the lyric says. There's no such thing as cherry pants, coke. That's not the line. What's happening? There's so many great freaking lines in this song. Summertime girls are the kind that I like. I'll steal your honey like I stole your bike. Okay, so I've done a little bit of research on this song, and it was recorded as a fun little demo that they didn't expect to have any success, to just sort of showcase what their band was capable of. That got picked up, and I think that this isn't the only time. I'd like to actually do a video at some point about songs that sort of shouldn't have become hits that became hits. The quintessential example of this being Louie Louie. That same song makes no sense. It clearly some guys walked into a garage, they turned on a tape recorder, and they like fucking yelled a cover of the song that they didn't know the words to. And like we all know it. We all know it. It's like it's a huge thing. It never should have been. It makes no sense for that song to have been a hit. And yet it was. And that feels a little bit like this, where it was just like we weren't trying to have this be a thing. And it's a little bit embarrassing. Like we weren't trying to write a good song. We were trying to be like, okay, these are like they look and act and feel like placeholder lyrics to me. And fuck it. Like it's fun. I like it. And like what doesn't work? The only thing that doesn't work to me about this song is the preamble, where he's like, this is going to be a song about the summer that we shared together. And then he's like, in that summer, New Kids on the Block was on the radio a lot. Unrelatedly, Chinese food makes me sick. Unrelatedly, you like when you take a sip, you buzz like a hornet. Billy Shakespeare wrote a whole lot of sonnets. Just like the words. There was a good man named Paul Revere. I feel much better, baby, when you're near. I mean, at least that he's talking to the girl again. Like sometimes he's talking to this girl, sometimes he's not. It doesn't make any sense. But it's okay. You come from Georgia where the peaches grow. So she's visiting from Georgia. They drink lemonade and they talk real slow. That's something. That's a thing. She loves hip hop and rock and roll. So like sometimes he's talking about this girl. And sometimes he's saying, cherry pants, coke, crushed rocks till I boogie. That can't be the line. I have to look this up now. I mean, that's what it says. Okay, we're gonna, y'all dedicated Hank's Channel viewers and listeners. I know that it is after my working hours, and this video is already 7 minutes long, and I have promised myself I'm not going to edit it, but we're gonna listen to this fucking song together. Okay. I'm just going to turn it up. It's going to be dim so that we don't get a copyright strike. All right. For the summer. Nope. Yeah, do you remember? He bites his lips so much. No, okay, we're not going to listen to the whole song. I just want to hear this cherry pants coke. No, that's too... Wow, this is there's a lot of freaking lines in this song. Wait, where is it? I mean, I love it so much. Thank you for hanging out. This seems like it's starting to feel like a live stream, but I know that it's not live. Ruby red slippers and a whole bunch of trees. Like the color purple, macaroni and cheese, ruby red slippers, and a bunch of trees. This is not a song that was intended to be a hit. No one thought this was going to happen. And I love it. And I love it for the guys of LFO, though we have tragically lost two of them. I didn't expect necessarily for this video to sort of wrap up this way, but they... two of the three members of LFO died of cancer, one fairly recently. So, wow, that's wild. But I'm glad they had this moment, and I'm sure that they had lots of people making fun of them, but I think it's great. And like, I'm not saying that like New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits. Chinese Food Makes Me Sick isn't one of the worst couplets in songwriting. It absolutely is. But I think this song wants that. I think it wants to be that. I think it owns that. And that's something else. That's next level. It's very weird. And that is my passionate defense of Summer Girls by LFO, everybody. I'm sorry that we never got to the thing. Hip Hop Mama, Spick and Span, met you one summer and it all began. Genius. Have a nice day, everyone.